Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I have the Enchanted Map Oracle, and our card of focus is Protecting Treasure, which is, I love it, it's beautiful. That's actually not, it's actually on the card. That's not. It's a beautiful card. Look at, she's laying on the treasure box, right? Got the umbrella, it's raining. It came out in reverse. This morning's came out in reverse too. So this must be a bit of a theme or something. I don't know. Reversals. I don't often get them with this deck. So when this card comes out, it's kind of asking you to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve an illusion of safety. Okay. You're meant to stay true to your dreams and remember that the right people are always going to be put in your path, in front of your path, in your path, on your path, in front of you. And they're going to be there for your best and highest good. And you'll be there for theirs, right? This is how energy works. So stay cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all of your relationships and your projects at this time, right? There's an old saying, don't give away the farm for a smile. Right? So we're really talking about imbalances in relationships, okay? So it's time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned. And that's a two-way street, right? Do you have relationships where you're not reciprocating in kind, right? Some relationships are for convenience. Some favor one side over the other, right? The point is that we don't take advantage of people and they don't take advantage of us. And that's something that we're being asked to take a look at right now. So maybe there's an imbalance in a relationship, right? Due to conscious choices that you've made or the other party has made. Okay. Just make sure you're not being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe that you have found some kind of protective refuge in this relationship, whatever it is, apparently we're doing a relationship reading today. Be aware that there may be a price to pay for that protective refuge. Okay. It's really about protecting yourself, protecting your energy, and understanding that relationships require both parties to engage, not just one. Okay? They will not survive if they are lopsided. So protect yourself, take care of yourself, but also be mindful of whether you're treating other people decently in relationships that you want. Okay? I have the Golden Wheel. And we're going to go ahead and dig into this reading. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. I'm honored to be able to bring you these messages every day. Keep in mind, these are general. If you'd like a reading, my email is in the about information in the drop-down box. I do, they're through Zoom, so they are face-to-face. All right. Feel free to email me if you're interested. All right. Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on with your relationship. Oh, the star, the guiding light, the North Star, the wishes, the dreams. It is a card of healing too. So something that you've wished for, something that you've dreamt about, okay? And it's making you all up in your head. We have the Nine of Swords, worry, sleepless nights, anxiety. Something's really, really got your brain spinning here, okay? keep in mind we have the Knight of Wands now. The Knight of Wands can be kind of immature, fiery, stubborn, unpredictable. Is this someone in your relationship? Is this the relationship? Or, you know, the Knight of Wands can also take that spark of the Page of Wands and fan the flames, right? Leading to beautiful creations. But you're in your head about it. Is someone pushing you? Let's keep going. Because ultimately this reading about making sure that your relationships are on equal footing, right? The nature of this whole reading is this star coming out here, your star card, your wishes and your dreams. Okay? But you're really struggling right now with anxiety and pressures, and your mind is spinning. How is that Knight of Wands involved here? Let's get this star. What's going on with our star card? Hang on, that was about half the deck. What's going on with this star card? Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's fast moving energy, communication. Maybe there's some communication coming in. Something's going to happen really fast. Okay, it could involve a move. It could involve communication, travel, right? Moving very fast. Kind of underneath this cloudy, stormy sky too, which is interesting, with the lightning in the background. So something's up. Something's going to happen here real fast around this wishes, dreams fulfilled, that kind of thing. Come back. All right, in your energy, yeah, there's something that you've been working really hard on. And Pentacles are slow moving. So this could be why this anxiety in your brain is spinning in your head, because you have been working really hard, right? And the sevens are interesting. I mean, it's a card of hope and faith in what you've planted, right? It's also a card of taking stock. Is it time to keep going or try something new, right? It's in your energy. So with this Nine of Swords, you are thinking a lot about it. Probably the frustration is coming from the fact that you haven't seen sort of the fruits of your labor, so to speak. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands over there, because he's kind of a fiery guy. He's a fiery knight. King of Swords. I mean, the king, he's mastered logic, intellect, strategy. Sharp. I'm sort of speechless here for a second. I mean, he's mastered truth, you know, and he stays in truth and logic. He could sometimes be cut off from emotion. So maybe part of what this message is, you know, is to rise above the emotions. You know, with the Nine of Swords and this being all about anxiety and worry and sleepless nights, right? That it's of the mind. Swords are the mind. And so that stuff spins in our head, and then we have the physical sensations in our body, which creates the emotion. Okay. So detaching maybe from that emotion and looking at things from a logical standpoint seems to be the message. It might be a way to sort of sort out and reassess the relationships that you're meant to reassess, right? Under the Eight of Wands, we have the Page of Wands. We just talked about the Page of Wands. Okay, this is a spark of an idea. It's a spark of an idea. It's something brand new. It's something really fresh, right? So, wishes and dreams, something really, really fast moving. It feels like something is coming towards you for sure. You know, when we free up the energy from relationships that no longer work for us. Now, remember, I've said this before, you guys, relationships aren't necessarily just about a person. Okay, it can be a situation or a place or yourself or, you know, something, you know, an event or a situation around you, a group of people even. So a relationship. Let's get another one for your energy. Now, I think we're definitely getting some clarity. Here comes the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're about to get some clarity, and it's coming in fast. The Ace of Swords. This is a gift for you. That sword pierces the veil into the material world, and everything becomes clear. Okay? So there's some clarity coming around something that you've been working on that's going to help you with this mind spin up here. Right? Maybe this in equal relationship is you've been putting so much work into something and you haven't seen anything happen with it yet, right? Which can be really, really frustrating. But with that in your reading and the truth is coming, or you already know the truth, but you're kind of waiting for that bam moment, right? Even with all of this, in your energy, this is still a wish and a dream, something fast coming in, and it's about something new and fresh. Maybe it's just a new and fresh approach to what this is, to what this Seven of Pentacles is, what you've been working on. Yeah, under the King of Swords, yeah. It's going to allow you to lay your burdens down, right? Because the Ten of Wands, this is an ending. It's all about being burnout and tired. And, you know, when we get tired and burnout like that and the demands on us feel heavy, even if it's just our own expectations, right? It can feel like a lot. And it can keep energies from coming in. It can block energies. Now, the thing with the 10 is it's an ending. You're going to be able to lay them down. And it feels like once you step into this kingly energy, right? If you can step into that, step out of this 9 of Swords and step into that King of Swords energy, it's going to help you release some burdens. A lot of times we carry burdens for other people too, for old situations in our lives that we don't need to carry them for. It's time to lay some burdens down, and whatever this is going to allow you to do that, but you've got to get in there and reassess some things, right? Make sure that there's equality and balance to them, that you're not being taken. I don't get the sense here that you're being taken advantage of at all. But once you do all of that, here comes the sun. You know, we've had some readings lately that are kind of hard, and in just about every single one of them, the sun comes out at the end. So this is going to be moving really, really fast, this energy, right? Take the chance or take the time to kind of reassess your relationships, understand whether it's time to let them go or time to step up, right? Two sides to a relationship. Relationships are not about what you can get from the other person, all right? They are a give and take. Yeah. Yep, the devil's coming out. Yeah, there are some relationships that you're going to have to let go of in order to drop this burden, right? They kind of go hand in hand. They kind of go hand in hand. You know, and like I said, relationships can be so many, everything is a relationship. So this could be maybe some outdated beliefs that you have about your situation, about an event, about a relationship, right? We're kind of moving into a time when tradition, like people are fighting tradition because there are better, more creative ways to get what we want, to reach our goals, than following a checklist that was, you know, written by someone ages ago, right? Everything is changing. Technology is changing. Access to technology is changing. And so there are things that we need to let go of. Okay, that absolutely makes sense. That Nine of Swords, I really think that it's maybe at least a part of it is a relationship with yourself, right? Maybe you've turned away from your wishes and dreams. Maybe it's time to get back to your wishes and dreams, to get back into alignment, right? We've had a lot of readings lately about realigning, having course corrections. We've kind of all gotten off track a little bit. Might be time. Might be time. Might be time. All right, is there anything else that wants to come out for today's reading? Yeah, I would definitely say watch this morning's. Although they are timeless whenever they show up, but it feels like they might be kind of connected here a little bit. Yeah. 10 of Wheels. Reaching the finish line. It's absolute contentment. This is stability in the material world. It's an unshakable foundation. It's generational wealth. It ripples for generations through your family, touches your friends, your situations, places, right? Relationships. I think I said that already. That's a lot of material world abundance there. Yeah, something's kind of waiting. There's an energy kind of waiting for you to step away from the emotion right now and understand that the sun is going to come out. There's just some things you have to let go of. But there's something really amazing on the other side of that. Okay, something is going to move really, really fast for you. Something fun and creative and fresh and new, when you can kind of step away from the emotions, kind of reassess and reevaluate the relationships in your life and let go of the things that no longer serve you. I mean, it's kind of the same message we've been getting for a long time. Okay, it feels a little bit more urgent today. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, take it as it resonates. Okay, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.